This is Suzanne Wagner. Thank you for joining me. I do a daily numerology and astrology as a blog, and I'm glad you joined me. We're doing today, which is the numerology and astrology for 6/11/2021, the day after the eclipse that was on the 10th. We'll still be feeling it on the 11th. So if we add all those numbers together, you actually get the number 13, and if you add the 1 and the 3 together, you get the number 4. The number 4 desires a better balance in our life. We want to feel less tired and more in the flow that is arising in our world. There are moments when it all just feels too much, and it is our body telling us it is having trouble keeping up with the massive energetic surges that our world is going through. Perhaps it is to show us what humanity is doing to the natural world every day. We are stressing our environment to the breaking point, showing us that we have pushed nature beyond the beyond. And if this continues, all of us are in jeopardy. The number 4 points out those things either in alignment or out of alignment with the natural order. What can we do now to put that flow back into a more organic pattern? How can we strong arm those in power to listen? How can we come together before it is too late? If our body is out of balance, it becomes difficult to see the suffering of others as we become too self-absorbed and self-obsessed. Obsession of any kind lacks any balance. Overdoing in any way lacks balance. It is time to rein in our excessive traits and learn restraint. The astrology today. The moon transitions out of Gemini and into the homey sign of Cancer. We will want those things that align with family and those things that support our integrity. Emotions are still running high, and there's a deepening intensity arising from within our core. Allow that flow and discover a type of despair and a desire to change. Such moments change us to our very core and in a good way. Surrender into the depth. After all, it is you. The lead up to yesterday's eclipse, oh boy, was a doozy for many, and some more than others. I personally am glad that we are in it and that hopefully we are shifting away from that cosmic energy snafu. There is a beautiful Moon-Jupiter trine that occurs this morning, and it activates the water sign energy. Feelings are heightened and moving fast. There's a feeling that we want to protect those we love. It is a day that is a bit, kind of like a request to be a bit more careful. Some people may be a bit off and distracted by what they are feeling and not paying attention. Mars goes into the brave and energetic sign of Leo. It will be there through the 29th of July. It gives us extra energy to be bold. The direct approach works best for the next few months. Go in a straight line towards your goals. Besides, it is shorter than trying to go around. There is a courageous new self emerging, and it is time to let that passion out and let life teach us some new things. My quote for today: can we care just a little for those suffering and in pain? Can we care just a little for those under stress and strain? I wish for hearts to break open in despair. I wish for a break that is so horrific that the terror will not heal and cannot be denied, without radical changes that offer hope and provide. This cannot go on. It is way past time. Civilizations cannot slaughter without it being a war crime. Hold those that wield power accountable. Only then can the problems be surmountable. You can see my kitty is in distress today. I've been gone for so long that she decides that she's got to say hello. Yes, have you got to say hello and purr for everybody? There you go. Okay, go up under your tower. There you go. Okay, my blog for today. Turn the tide, make that change. Life is disturbed and we need to rearrange. How we live shows what that we refuse to try. Too many are struggling because of what we deny. Those that care cause those in power to feel embarrassed. Can those that care cause those in power to feel embarrassed and finally cower? I know that we are here to learn to love, but that means we need to watch what we dispose of. We need global recycling on a massive scale. The oceans are telling a horrific tale. I want to look at a world filled with hope. I want to see civilizations learn how to cope. Cope with the garbage that fills our land, cope with the toxic hate at hand. We are a poison that spreads vast and wide. It is not something that can be denied. If we are the problem, then we need to become clear. It is our distortion that seems to commandeer the resources of this world for those heartless souls who want to manipulate things towards personal goals. I believe that in this world, those that try will always come up against a bad guy. Just because someone has power and skill does not mean they have a heart or goodwill. Those that want power should never have that chance. Power corrupts and changes those that want to dance. Power should be given to those that seek it not. Power is a mantle that should never be bought. Thanks, everyone.